Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, now that you're here, I have a quick question for you. What, in your opinion, ruins analog horror? Now, it is a very hard question to answer because the answer itself is subjective, it's not objective, it's not truthful to every person universally. But I think, as someone who makes analog horror content daily, I believe I have a very strong say in what maybe a lot of people might be thinking. In a previous video, I talked about what in general can ruin analog horror and how it is still alive today, so I won't be going over analog horror is ruined in general, but I will talk about one specific kind of analog horror or one specific genre or creator that made their own analog horror, Dr. Nowhere. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you guys are familiar with this man and his content. He has created iconic analog horror characters in the scene like the Boiled One, the Locust, Doctor, just literally named the Doctor. And what has happened is other channels pop in the scene and they turn these characters into memes. They turn it into content farming. Now, I'm not saying every single video made on these characters is inherently ruining them. I don't think it is. If you ask me, I believe that, for instance, let's say the character Father Fester from Dr. Nowhere's universe. Now, at first, months before any of these channels put on this character, Dr. Fester, some call him, but his real name is Father Fester. At least on the wiki it says that. It says he is a monster that eats all concepts in time. Now what happens is these channels, they don't care about that lore. They see a scary face and they will turn it into a content farm instantly, including even other analog horror channels or even other channels that focus on horror in general. They will turn it into a content farm and base it off of things that have nothing to do with what it originally was. And if you check maybe YouTube, I check vidIQ because I check my analytics stuff. But if you check YouTube and you search Father Fester, you will see channels that just make these child bait thumbnails that say upgrading Father Fester, upgrading Dr. Nowhere characters in Roblox or Minecraft or all these different things. And it's gotten to a point where I can look at the warden in vanilla Minecraft and think this is actually more scary than a lot of these current horror mods in Minecraft or on Roblox, because it has been such saturated by these channels that turn it into these junk fests for children to watch, and it gets ruined into oblivion to the point where you can look at vanilla Minecraft and you could look at a warden, a base warden, without any mods, without any, not even shaders, not even texture packs, and think that that is more scary than these mods. These mods right here are literally made to be scary, but the warden is also made to be scary, but it is not literally like supposed to be nightmare fuel, like where you shit your pants looking at it. When you look at these analog horror mods, they are meant to make you terrified, to even go into caves, to be out at nighttime, to skip, like to not skip the nighttime. That's their job, but they fail so bad because all of them are usually PNGs, or if they are actually full-on models, they usually act the same way. They either are a stalker or a see you on sight and chase you. They're either an instant kill you and they break through things, or they are simply their AI is all messed up and broken. That's really it between these analog horror mods. And a lot of the monsters that are taken from current existing IPs and turned into junk for channels. Now, of course, those channels don't care. Like they don't care what the lore is. They don't care what the story behind it is, as long as they can take that face, that character, and put it into something and make money off of it, which they always do. So I'm just saying, that is how you ruin an existing analog horror IP. You take it and you put it into these trash horror mods that basically are just either they stalk you, they put all these side effects on you, on your character, that makes you die, pretty much. That makes it near impossible to play. Because even with the Man from the Fog horror mod, that one was just unfair. You can't play the game with him enabled because he breaks through everything. Literally, he breaks through. If you build a house, he breaks through it. For him to basically be this unstoppable force that once it's on you, you're dead. But that basically ruins the game for you. So if you ask me, that's what really ruins an IP.